Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mass Effect. Hope you guys are ready to shoot some stuff in the face because we are not going to be doing that for a while. Actually, no, we will. Here in a few minutes. So I am wrong. However, first I need to go talk to a jellyfish.
This one offers greetings. You are the specter that visits Port Hancham.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed specter. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
That sounds shady, or I'll do it. I'm not kidding,
I
I'll
have
do
no
it.
problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the specter. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Anoleus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
So basically, most of the Hanar will also sell multiple items. Let's see what you have in the way of upgrades, my friend. Yeah, thanks.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I don't care.
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
Of course.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.
Non-human armor. Let's see if you have anything for... Yeah. Thanks for the 500 credits, although your stuff costs, 100,000. So we'll grab the Krogan armor. I think both of these are crap. Yeah, I want to say they're both crap. But I think this one is slightly less crap than the other one. And then we'll take the Quarian armor. Got the Quarian armor, we can at least check to see if it's crap. And if it is, Omnigel! Because we could always use more Omnigel. It's crap. Omnigel it is. So, upon consideration, and in my bit of reflection, you're going to see a few cuts here and there. I will leave this bit in. to explain that I'm probably going to start cutting these videos down just because this is run. And a lot of these bits get kind of boring with just walking around and not doing anything. You guys are here for action and mind-boggling storytelling. Oh, I can't wait to get to 2. Not that 2 is better than 1. I still think 1 is better.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
It is illegal.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
It is illegal. It is. But I don't care.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
See, and that's one of the things I do like about this game. Yeah, there's tons and tons of dialogue, but the beautiful part about it is...
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in Z-gene muscle degeneracy.
Also, I'll point out that if you don't have a very high intimidation or the other one, I don't remember what it's called. If your skills over here are not very high, your odds of actually being able to get this done decrease like dramatically.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package. Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
No, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, the skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Novaria, some not entirely legal.
See, so that's grayed out because my intimidation skill is not high enough. And I'll show you how high mine's is, and you'll understand. Maybe it'll help you understand like just how high these things need to be in order for you to be able to do this.
If you have any tips, I'd appreciate them. It would reflect well on you and Binary Helix.
I'll keep that in mind. Of course, we don't perform espionage on our competitors. That would be illegal.
Sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to hearing from the Alliance.
And that's all there is to it.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
You would think that people would be a little bit more concerned about pissing off a Spectre. I mean, I could shoot them now. In the face.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. Got places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Yeah. I would have asked him more questions, but I've got 2 videos of asking people questions, and, well, yeah, we already know how that works out. So, you know, I've noticed something about this game. A lot of the stuff that happens in it relies very heavily on not having people taking care of small stuff. You know, people who could roam around and listen. Janitors, cleaning staff, stuff like that.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keen? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
That only takes care of those two, unfortunately. As promised, gunfight. That explains a lot. I love the auto cover system in this. Like, you just walk up to cover and you take cover. I mean, common sense. You don't have to hit a button. You don't have to continuously crouch.
Perimeter secured.
And as expected, there's always stuff around here. Because, of course, you know, this is a BioWare game, and all BioWare games are chock full of stuff everywhere. Now, this is a personal recommendation, but after collecting all of this stuff, I would recommend saving. And by that, I mean saving before you do the OSD. Yeah, this makes saving up to 55 for me, guys. But I say that
My
because
people have dealt with the corporations on Noveria in the past. They pay well and they don't ask any questions.
Alright. So, I apologize for that little jump there. I'll try and weasel it in as easily as possible. I had a phone call I had to take. This is why I can't stand...
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Don't worry, I'll
No,
go with all
I'm
the same
not.
options.
Are you?
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun. with pieces.
Yes, you do. Also, I recommend bringing a biotic. No, this is not done yet. But it's always a good idea to take the high ground.
Incoming!
And while we're here, we might as well check the rest of the offices, right? I mean, come on, guys. We may not be in real life, but in video games, every gamer is a kleptomaniac. But it's hard not to be when they encourage it so well. They're like, whoop, you forgot to collect this. We're also massive hoarders.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Speak plain. What's your interest?
Not here, Spectre. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
So, you could talk to Keen first. Right?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
But the reason you want to go talk to her is because she buys you a drink.
What do you want?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Because the thing is, I'm not going to give you guys all everything. I mean...
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Ananias. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify.
I mean, look at that.
Whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here.
Plus 24. I mean, like... Oh, yeah. I also meant to show this off. So, this is how high my intimidation skill is, and I did not have a high enough intimidation skill to pull off that thing. Charm. I thought it was charm, but I didn't want to say the wrong thing. But yeah. Like, I was one short, and I still didn't have enough. So, that's how high you need to be to have that conversation with...
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Yeah, I know, like, you're being kind of rude, but...
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
It took an entire game, but she does make good on that promise. And that is the sole reason why you must do it. You must help her. You must. So that's it. Everything's done. It's off to the Peak 15 research facility.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
Why do you ask?
Credit where it's due. There's a lot of corruption here. Maybe this will rein it in a bit. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeas. And the matriarch came through.
So basically, he just tells you all the stuff that just literally just happened and all the stuff you know about.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
I wish you got more interaction with him, like, later on, though.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Oh no. How did no one see that? Does no one ever come into the garage? And you're like, okay, well...
I'd say these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
The little guys, okay, they're a bit understandable. But how did no one see the big ones? Fortunately, I have a few OP weapons that make this fight easy.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the...
Ugh. You have to
What
be
did you
really
do
careful.
here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.